Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs. Let's role-playing games and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We now have a merch store for our USA listeners. It can be found at www.bonfire.com/store. We will put a full link into the description below. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back. Well, last time you got to the end of a rather tough fight and found yourselves with the terrifying prospect of a giant sarcophagus suddenly swinging open, but nothing to fear because inside was an incredibly friendly individual who gave you a lot of information about something called a life spark. And this individual was kind enough to say that they would answer some questions, since you had been so kind enough as to free them from this prison they'd been in for about 100 years. So you were thinking about questions and you were thinking about your options. So let's just get over there. In fact, actually, let's stay where we are. We won't worry too much about maps. And what we'll do is we will work out what to do and what you want to talk about, and what questions you want to ask.
You had 3 questions or 5?
So this is AZZAN, who is a celestial. And he said it's possible for him to cast a spell which would allow him to ask 3 questions, 3 yes/no questions of his of a god. But that doesn't mean that you'll be able to get 100% information on the answers.
So the 3 questions are: can you really answer any question? Are you sure?
Is this one of them?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you also ask him, does this count? Oh, too late.
Yeah. Would you like a cup of tea?
Do you like cats?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like cats? Oh, hang on, that would be the cat herself. Chasing a moggy out of the back garden tonight. I was winding my hounds up, sitting there staring at them. Cheeky mog came in, pooed in our garden.
That's when you want to just let the dogs out, isn't it?
They would rip it to pieces. Is the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only thing that I can hear from all of that is that's a win. No more cat poo in your garden.
Mm.
Might have a eviscerated cat all over the lawn, but no more cat poo.
Sadly, can't do that, can I?
No.
The little sod just sat there on our compost lump in the corner, staring at us. I had to actually literally go out right up to it and go away, go, shoot, 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 before it finally ran out of the garden. And I had two hounds bouncing around in the living room, barking their heads off.
Well, we could always ask
Questions?
questions. We could ask whether the box contains a, what did you call it? Ever spark?
Life spark.
Life
Life
A
spark.
spark.
life spark.
But
Yeah.
if we drew his attention to the box, do we then hand him the box and the life spark? I mean, this guy's an all-powerful. He managed to heal us all, and anyone with a healing spell would know that that was quite a high level spell that he cast to get our hit points back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to take him on unless I had Muggsy, because he can Muggsy, the fabled adventurer from Zarkanmar. He could fable has it, or legend has it, that he could actually get demons to just bog off on their own, you know. So yeah.
So the question is, if this box contains a life spark, what would we want to do with it?
That's a very good question. I think.
I mean, this guy has said that he's looking for it to help the last of their kind, these, astral celestial whales.
An astral behemoth is what he called it.
Astral behemoth.
Astral behemoth.
Yep.
To basically help them
Reproduce, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Quite how that
so
works, I don't know. So which
how-
seems like quite a worthy thing to do. I mean, unless you want to absorb it and become a celestial yourself, I mean, that's another possibility, of course.
I think that would not be.
Not for Shaggy. Definitely not. I don't know about JL. But maybe that's a question that we could ask him. That could be one of the three questions. We could actually find out if Lavia is an astral behemoth.
Right. Can just point out to you, remember that the three questions he's offered to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. And the spell that he's offered to cast is the commune spell. Okay. So in essence, he's basically said, "I'll cast this spell for you if that will help you."
Yeah.
He's also said, "Got any questions of me? I'll answer them for you. Let me know. Tell me what you want to know. If there's anything I can help with." He's been around a long time, right? He's many hundreds of years old. He's had quite a broad range of experience, and so he's happy to try and answer questions.
Yeah. So he may well just know the answer without having to cast the spell.
Yeah.
Cast the spell.
Exactly.
So, in which case, if Lavia is an astral behemoth,
Who? Sorry.
Lavia.
Lava.
Yeah, the big thing over at Kraken.
The mile-long space whale.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Then
you're pretty sure now isn't the Kindori.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, because what's his name? Oh shit! Hang on,
AZZAN?
AZZAN. So I just
Yeah.
found where you put it last week. AZZAN hasn't said who or what this astral behemoth is. So, I mean, I'm not going to ask him to cast a spell, but I'm going to ask him if he knows of a mile-long whale, space whale, called Lava.
Okay. What does he say?
So you call him over. He was being polite, and he kind of wandered off on his own, and he's just sort of stood, just very casually, not doing very much. And you wave him back over, and he comes over. And he says, "Yes, can I help?"
Yeah. So I was just wondering, as you're older than me, and possibly older than the space elves put together, and myself as well. And you're a well-travelled individual. Have you ever come across a mile-long space whale? That's what I think she looks like. Called Lava. Over in what system was she?
You know
It
my
wasn't
friend.
Kraken, was it? I know your friend.
You've met her.
I've
Yes.
been inside her. Yes.
Not first.
No, those bugs were huge, but we got rid of them. Yeah, we did a little bit of caretaking. So is that the friend that you wanted the spark?
That is indeed who I am. And I have been searching for a life spark for. I deprived her of the life spark that could have given her an ancestor.
So
I felt it my duty to find another.
I've got another question. Once you find the life spark or a life spark, what then happens to you? Do you go down as in legend, or do you hang around and put rights the wrongs of the universes, or do you go adventuring and get yourself caught in a tomb again, and then let 5 bumbling adventurers let you out some 1,000 years later? I mean, what are you going to do once you find the life spark and hand it over to Lava? What's your plans for the next however long?
Honestly, not something that I had considered in depth. But perhaps I'll see who else I can help in this realm of existence.
Well, I do have a suggestion for you. And I don't make this light-hearted. I was in a similar space around about 70 odd years ago, human years. So I decided to take up piracy. It's been a good life for me, and these are my pirate companions. Although Varo, and I point at Varo, he's really adamant that he's not part of the pirate team, but part of the team whether he wants it or not. We're good pirates. We don't go pillaging and things like that.
That's what I've finished, guys.
Apart from maybe this tomb where we came in and had a look around. So that could be exciting. You could have, and he pulls out the Penny Dreadful pamphlet from Julian. You could have a story like this written about yourself as well.
Yeah, to be clear, I'm not a pirate. I'm an archaeologist.
That's just pirates that play in dirt.
Well, thank you for helping me to escape. Perhaps it's time I left.
Oh,
You've shown extreme patience after being trapped so long. Listening to our
yes.
thoughts.
Yes. He's really looking at you, suspect, at this point.
Oh, Lovlor?
Lovlor didn't do anything wrong.
No, you just claimed to be a pirate.
He's looking at Shaggy like really, really worried. He's looking at he's kind of darting, his eyes are darting around the rest of you, but he's looking at Shaggy exceedingly concerned. He's gone from really being very friendly and very positive, and now you can see there's a real look of concern on his face. He just cast a spell. He wasn't sure what he just cast, but he just cast something.
Probably some sort of
Evil.
yeah. Well,
Action against pickpockets.
detect lie, maybe. See if Shaggy believes he's a pirate. Who knows? Anyway,
You must understand that our compatriot embraces all the romantic parts of piracy and none of the dreadful crimes.
Right. I think that you need to make a persuasion check, Lovlaw.
Oh crap! Of all people, why didn't one of you guys speak up, try and save the day? Jeez.
Varo, I'm not with him.
Do it. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right.
Could anybody help you with that? I mean, I think maybe Varo's been helping there, hasn't he?
I'll give it a go.
Pharaoh's distancing himself from it all, edging towards the door. Yeah, thanks.
Jeez.
Thanks, man.
Were there any assistance you could give?
Well, I mean,
obviously you could come in there and help as well, but you don't have to.
yeah, I could give him Bardic Inspiration. The problem with Bardic Inspiration is that it's very obvious that I'm doing it.
Whereas mine isn't. So add 5 to that roll, Anthony.
No, you can't take part in this. If you take part in this, it's suspect. That's the problem.
He wouldn't know unless he's cast something that does telepathy. Flash of genius. You or another creature you can see within 30 foot of you makes an ability check or a saving throw. Ah, no, that was a skill check though, wasn't it? That was a skill check, not an ability check. So no, I can't add +5 to it.
And we're making an assumption this guy knows more because he's so high and powerful.
Yeah, it'd be obviously a very useful source if he wasn't, so anti-pirate.
I am overwhelmed by all of the support from my friends.
Labor and Salma trust us. But, he's been working for them.
Look, I'm going to have to call this. I'm really, really sorry about this, JL. But I can't understand the chipmunk. Every week I try to get I just can't do it anymore. It's like, dude.
I know what you're talking about, John. It's just like listening to someone from Wales or Scotland. Come on.
Because as we know, everyone's a little bit racist sometimes. That doesn't mean they go around committing hate crimes. I can't sing, but you get the point. Sorry, JL, say again.
I've forgotten her name there. Labor and Salem trust us. And we've been working together with them.
Okay. Would you like to make it? Well, it's assistance. You're being assisted, so actually that makes it. Lovlor can make another roll if that would help. I mean, 13 was pretty good. But you can make another one if you want.
I got a good shot.
He's wavering. He's because some of you are coming. That's better. Yeah, it's only one point better, but it's better. So people are starting to step in and support you and speak positively.
Mm-hmm.
He still looks really suspicious.
You've got to understand, his idea of piracy is based on romantic novels.
Freedom, the open space.
Right.
The flags, I burst out with. Don't forget the flags. Pirates love flags.
And flags. Lots of
And
flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
And flags.
Lots and lots of flags.
Right.
I've got so many swabs of cloth that I could make a fantastic huge flag. But Varo doesn't let me. He keeps taking them down and burning them. It's not fair, I'm telling you. I feel victimized.
Okay. So he's obviously his initial. You could see that he was really. He wasn't hiding it. He was really horrified. Really, really horrified by what Shaggy said. But the rest of you are kind of have sort of ameliorated that somewhat, and he's like, okay. But for some reason, he keeps on looking at Megan. You can tell that he's just weirded out by something to do with Megan. He keeps looking at her.
Is it the box?
Right. So he's looking at all of you, and then he keeps looking at her. And you can kind of see there's this. He's calculating. He's listening to what you're all saying, and he seems. It seems like he believes that you're on the level.
Can we have
particularly you, Lovlor? He seems to be very much. He seems to be very much okay. It's almost like he looks at you and he's like, "You're just not the." There's just something about you that just you. It's almost like you can't tell a lie. There's something about you, and he feels he kind of, he feels that the fact that you've got two of your companions backing you up, clearly from quite different backgrounds and quite different, whatever, he's quite positive about. But there's something, he keeps on swinging around, he keeps on looking at Megan. And do you think it's this? You wonder if it's something to do with the combination of he's detected something, but he doesn't know what that is. And then on the flip side, there's something about her character or about the way that she is acting that is giving him cause. You can't tell what it is exactly.
She's secretly been chaotic evil all this time.
Yeah.
Been replaced by an evil shapeshifter.
I edged towards her. I've turned my sort of left shoulder a little bit towards the Celestial to mask that, and it still have a hand up. I was talking, and just drop the other one casually down at the side, and just move towards her. I'm concerned things are escalating.
You don't think he's going to attack? It doesn't feel like that. It feels like there's something about Megan's demeanor, but you can't tell what it is. He's been looking and listening intently to all of you. But Megan, there's something. There's a trip, but you can't tell what it is. And it's all came from when Shaggy said he was a pirate. It was that as the point at which his demeanor completely changed.
Okay, so
note
for the future.
Are we
note for the
reading too
future
much into this? Whereby maybe Megan really is a pirate.
He's got a detect pirate spell.
That's right, yes.
And it bounced off of me harmlessly, but it went in Megan's direction. No, I was going to ask, can we have 3 minutes of out of character? Okay.
Yes, of course. Detect peg leg and parrot. That's what it is. That's what
Yeah.
It's an awesome spell. I believe it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
so
of course.
if
you want to ask some questions, of course, go ahead. Of course.
Yeah.
Anytime.
So I wanted to ask the players. Okay. We don't know what's in Megan's box. I'm assuming, and I'm not going to ask, but I'm assuming.
Don't know.
Neither does Megan because she doesn't know how to get into it.
Maybe the rest of us know and you don't, Rob.
Maybe. Maybe I'm the only true soul. Maybe
Don't
I'm
tell
the
him.
only true soul here.
Don't tell him, Pike.
Okay. So the question I have for everybody is, we know because we caught the glimpses when he was released, when he tried to pick up roughly where another life spark was from last week, that he looked over at Megan's direction. Okay, so
really, just a second, Rob. Just a second. I'm as a fellow GM. Are you about to stray into sharing thoughts, saying that you're talking out of character, so that we actually are getting away with super secret thoughts passing back and forth that we shouldn't? Or is this staying?
No,
I mean,
at this moment in time, this is what all of us should have picked up because John made it plainly obvious last week.
fair enough.
When he was talking about the life spark, and he said to AZZAN, looked over it, and he went, "No, that can't be right. No."
So
unless he was talking about something else, but he was talking about the life spark and explaining to us about his.
We did say he
astral
can't
behemoth
possibly be
thing.
in this room, so.
Yeah, so
you did
as
say
far
that.
as I'm aware, none of us know what is in the box.
Yep, we
No.
suspect
So, based
as
on
characters, players.
what we picked up last week, could we assume again that maybe that's what's in the box, or Megan has one, but she doesn't know, or she does know what it is, and therefore, the box is a pretense. I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that road either. But the question that I wanted to ask is, do we kind of say, right, okay, well, we've let you out. There's nothing but experience for what we faced to be able to release you. So that knowledge is power kind of thing, and we turn around and we go back, and then we go to Kraxis, find Lavia, and or we need to ask. We would need to ask Salma the questions of AZZAN to find out. I mean, we get the feel that he's legit, but maybe Lava doesn't like him, and the life spark is actually something that would cause her damage. But either way, the reason why I asked for a out of character is I do think that we need to assist Megan in uncovering what that bloody box is. Because I think that whatever AZZAN felt last week may be connected.
Could be.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Your communication, mental communication-y thing.
Message.
How far a distance can it work over?
We're too far from the orb for that.
It's only distance, isn't it?
120 yards. Feet.
Oh, 120 yards. No, no good then. I was wondering if you'd get a message to, not Lava, but the Salman, yeah. That's who, basically.
Yeah. I mean,
what's that spell? That's not message, is it? That's
Think of it.
And just simply a
what's
question
that
of,
bloody spell?
can we trust him? If
that is the question.
If he's saying that Lava is his friend, is that actually how Lava feels about it? And if it is, then I would trust him.
Well, should we offer him a lift? We could offer him a lift back to.
Yep.
Does he want to go to Lava though right now?
If he even needs it. But the
Well, he might want to explain his absence for the last few decades.
In the search for a life spark for her.
Yeah.
Quick,
But-
yeah.
But
Because
then again,
I would say now,
like,
if
it's
if
kind.
Laver could confirm that she knows him and she trusts him, and yes, yes, he made a mistake, but he's trying to put it right for her, then I would pull the box out straight away and say, from everything you've indicated to us, I think this might contain a life spark, and can you help us get into it? Because we will happily donate it to our friend.
I can't. I don't have that spell that the cleric had, where I could send messages over distance. So, as an artificer, I don't. Other people might have a variant of it, or the same spell. It's just that I don't. So I can only do 120 yards, and I've got to be able to see them.
Yeah, I don't have the spell either.
The life spark is beyond value. I mean, it can make someone immortal and become a celestial. And they could rule their place forever. And even the most noble of people that we have dealt with might be sorely tempted. Just as a thought.
Now, offering him a lift over to Laver and Kraxis is a nice idea in my mind, but that puts him and Megan far too close for my liking.
So I personally struggle with this, Rob, because I think that we're ascribing knowledge of plot building to this as characters, right? Because we know that there's plot lines and things like this. I personally, as Lovlor, and God knows he's not smart, but there's no way he is putting together that her box is a life spark. I mean, we know that that's a logical plot progression point as players. But if you step back and look at it really as characters, maybe Megan suspects it. Maybe you suspect it a little bit.
Megan and Varo
might
possibly
suspect it. Yeah.
JL and Shaggy.
Lovlor does not.
Lovlor,
I mean, God, no.
Yeah.
But I think that number one, it comes down to whether Megan decides to make this decision, and all of our discussion is a bit moot. I do think that is a very interesting conundrum, and I like it, John, that you've thrown this out there, because there's every reason to believe that Megan's order would love to have a celestial. And so it's going to lead to some interesting decisions as we move forward, and I love it. I love it as plot development.
Thank you.
Cool.
I do try.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to bear in mind, there's no guarantee that they're going to get into the box. We have tried every way of getting into this box that we know of, and we've not managed it. This is
no, you
far
have.
as we can tell.
Oh, no, you have not tried every way. Where's my axe?
Wacky aerial big axe. Yeah. Yeah.
You've not got into it so far. I think
No,
it's
that's
fair to
it.
say.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and this should be fascinating. Cool.
But yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah. Why don't we offer him a lift?
See what develops.
Well, at least then
Just
he
in time for
could
birthday
see how cool
celebrations.
piracy is.
Yeah. So Varo pipes up. He says, I mean, obviously you've been out of touch for quite a while now. We were heading back to see Selnam and Laver. Would you like to come with us so we can all talk together?
Interesting.
You could meet our ship as well. She's very interesting.
Very.
You have a live ship.
Yes.
Fascinating. You see, a lot of people make the mistake of believing that these wings will carry me through wild space, but like you, I would be punished by the elements and by the nature of space itself. I too need a Spelljammer. That is a very, very kind offer. I will require little space. Just
you can have my cabin. You can have my cabin. I sleep on deck most of the time.
Then I would be honoured to join you.
Well then, unless there's anything more...
We need to get out of here.
Back the way we came?
I think that there is another way out here.
Ah.
Andy?
That'd be nice.
We're not seeing the map of the room we're in. Is that deliberate?
Nope, you don't need to. I don't think it's that important. We weren't going to get deeply into those things.
Okay.
He walks over to a section of wall, and he stands in front of it and gesticulate, makes some gesticulation, and mumbles something. And the wall changes shape to a door, and he grabs it and pulls it, big heavy door, and it opens, and you can see some stairs. Yes, the route you took was long and arduous, but there is another way in. He didn't bring me by your route, I don't think. And you see him trot off up the stairs. Going after him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
I guess somebody needs to tell him. I guess somebody needs to tell him when we get back to the ship, we have to walk all those prisoners off the plank. I winked broadly at everybody behind us.
Don't mind the dead bodies. We did pillage them. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Well, we found them like that.
Yeah.
It was JL's idea to have them spell out YMCA.
So the room you're in is actually like a for want of a better way of putting it, it's like a huge
treasure room?
No. Not treasure there, as you probably realise.
You got a home, haven't you?
Quantities of treasures and ships and God knows what, and it's like, hey, you got any money, mate? Give us a couple of gold.
Endless quantities. Okay. All right.
Hey, I didn't say. Hey, the story said endless quantities. No.
Was gonna say, all this life spark saving and celestial saving crap does not pay birthday
Go and
fees.
sell the life spark. I mean, you could go and do that.
Well, that's yeah.
You want to live in luxury? Still want to do it.
Yeah.
AZZAN, look over there. Run away.
Find a nice group of evil wizards. I'm sure they pay a lot for that kind of power.
Absolutely. Until one of them becomes celestial and suddenly gets religion. Yeah.
Oh God, wait until he meets the orb.
That'll be interesting.
So the room you're in it has a flat surface, but it's really much rougher and more cave-like than before. But there's a big kind of opening in the wall, and there looks to be some kind of magic holding the air envelope into this space, like the similar sort of magic that you would have on a Spelljammer. That seems to be holding everything together. So you can see outside.
So we could bring the Spelljammer over to here.
Certainly, it's big enough. Certainly, it's definitely, there's unquestionably large enough to land the Spelljammer, to land Narisara in here.
That's
Okay.
good. I've
You're
got
just not
no
quite sure of your
air bubbles
orientation
left.
of where you are. Sorry, JL.
That's good. I've got no air bubbles left. Actually, I said that 24 hours.
24 hours is
We
still
might still
like
be, we might still be all right.
we should still be good.
Hmm.
Not been 24 hours.
But if we
Okay,
keep
so,
Narasova a little bit closer, I can, I won't be nearly perishing.
Yeah.
No,
Can we
you
see?
fly Naruto in here. It's big enough.
Yeah. Can we see Narasoa from here?
You can't. No. Position-wise, you are some distance away. You think?
Okay.
Does one of us need to go get her?
Narasoa, can you hear us? Orb, can you hear us?
You know the range is on the orb.
It's not that great, I don't think.
I don't think it is.
90
It's
feet
just
or
like the.
120 feet or 100 feet, something
Yeah.
like that.
I guess it's not parked above us or anything.
It covers the ship, so it's
That's about
whatever
it.
the length of the habitable areas of the ship are.
All right.
I don't mind going and grabbing it and bringing it back.
Okay. Rope up. We'll rope him up.
Can you
Wild space walking.
can you breathe in that thin air? Says AZZAN.
Got me in there.
Okay, so you cast air bubble on him, yeah?
Well, it's still up. It's still up from before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. Right, he says. Just
It's
if you'd like
remarkable.
to climb onto my back.
Oh, he's been wanting to do that since you came out of the coffin.
And he grabs you. Actually, no, sorry, he's going to grab you around the front.
So to
You
speak.
kind of grab hold on him, and you're like, "This is a bit weird." And his wings beat, and he flies up and out, and you just see the two of them sort of disappear and bank off to the left.
Oh my gosh.
And all of you are like,
Megan's just going to go. Did he just steal JL?
Did he just kidnap one?
Yeah.
JL didn't
Wait,
seem.
What? Did he just?
She
Didn't
didn't
seem too
even
upset.
drop the captain's hat. Now what are we going to do? We've got no captain's hat to elect a new captain.
Yeah, soon we'll have no ship. They'll be off, the two of them.
So Martin, your new character is called Bay Gel. Is that right? And
I'm just wondering. So this
Legit.
air spell surrounds you in a bubble of air, doesn't it?
around your head, yeah.
Oh, is that only around the head? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it's basically like a helmet,
Yeah.
like an air helmet. Yeah. Can somebody
that-
sort of put their face right next to yours and breathe? Is what you're saying?
Well, it's a question.
Okay.
It wasn't the question I'd asked. I was thinking of, but
Shaggy
Thanks for
goes
putting
over
that
to
in their head.
Varo and tries to plant a kiss straight on his cheek. Nope, can't breathe in your air bubble.
Why does Varo keep smelling my ear?
run a tape a snorkel to the side of my head. Someone on the other end.
So time passes. There's a 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe. And suddenly, woof, the ship just appears
Yay!
good.
and
Yay.
slides in through this gap and drops down.
Ah,
And Zan's actually
Narasoa,
stood
I
on the
missed
deck.
you.
And he's waving. He waves as you. Naraso's like, whee! Looks like rock from outside. That was strange. It's okay. JL's in control.
Well,
Do you think Jeff's
Just
in
shivers.
control?
I jump
Alright.
across. Let's go.
Yeah. I
Jump
get up
across.
on
Just
the
climb
ship.
on. It lands in this space is way big enough for this thing to land. I mean, that's what they must have done. They must have flown a Spelljammer in here. There must have been. This must have been something else. This was not constructed for this purpose. This is an ancient or certainly an old complex. There's probably more to this that's been modified at some point. Unquestionable.
So, I guess away we go.
All right. So, you're going to fly back, as I understand it. Is that right?
I believe that's the plan. Yeah.
Are you going to fly straight to Kraxis? I mean, you're not that far away.
I don't know there's anywhere else we want to stop off at, is there? I can't think of anywhere.
I think let's resolve this. Makes sense.
I think indeed. Resolve this. I can't have it hanging over us. Let's go.
that and we're freaking running around and burning coin.
So
Without being able to get
whilst,
get to a bar and booze. Yeah, I know. It must
That goes without saying. Goes without saying.
of course. So whilst we're on the ship, it's going to take what, 3 days to go from March to Kraxis?
No.
5
It's
days.
about a day.
About a day. Excellent. So we've had a long rest then.
If you need a long rest, yes, absolutely. Everyone has a long
I
rest.
do. Oh, golly. Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks,
Perfect.
Rob, for
That's-
mentioning that.
I thought it was slightly longer, but yeah, no, that's cool. Oh, that actually worked. Oh wow, I'm impressed. Okay. So
What's
in
the
between,
wing
a
guy?
long rest-
What's the wing guy's name again? I keep losing it.
AZZAN.
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 No.
AZZAN.
AZZAN.
Yeah.
AZZAN.
AZZ.
The accent is not on the Z's. It's on the A.
AZZAN.
AZZAN.
Okay, remind
AZZAN.
me again. Remind me again. Who's on first?
Yes. Correct.
No. Who's on first?
Is right.
AZZAN. Oh, I mean,
AZZAN.
AZZAN. AZZAN.
It doesn't really matter as long as you know what his name is. It's fine.
As the stars, yeah. As the stars drift by, John, do I get a chance to sit with this guy?
You do, yes. If you want to have a
I
conversation,
won't take more than just 2 seconds. AZZAN. You were stuck there for a long time. That sucks.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple of places. Really? Whoa. What does one dream about in a coffin?
That wasn't really the perception that I had.
Oh, good.
It was very strange.
Sucked. That would have really sucked.
Hmm.
Hey, let me get to Kraxis. You, me, Shaggy. There's a place I'd love to show you. You wet your whistle, get yourself back, get your land legs back under you after so much time being stuck laying down. Good fun. Good fun.
Goliath, are you inviting me out to go boozing?
Oh, absolutely.
You understand, of course, that I need no sustenance.
Even better.
Cheap
And it's
date.
completely superfluous. That's a word that Varo taught me.
Superfluous. I like that word.
Yeah, Varo's got a lot of big words on him.
There may be
There could be some gambling too.
some eyebrows raised at my presence.
Then we can have a fight.
There may be trouble ahead.
I really don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, well, is a question.
Yes.
You're always welcome.
Thank you. You had me worried there. Your
Really?
companion did anyway.
Oh, he's a romantic in a lot of ways.
It's a strange creature.
Oh, you. Yes, he's a strange creature. But
They often are, in my experience.
I don't have much
Few that
experience
I've
with
come
any.
across.
No, he just he doesn't have a heart, but if he did have one, it would be made of gold.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah, that's good.
no, I was going to say something else, but
No. Go ahead.
well, he concerned me. I thought I had misread your group. I'm glad to find that I had not.
No,
Good
We're
runs
good.
within all of you.
we're good enough.
No one is perfect. Even me.
Yeah. That's good to know. Do you know Istis?
My lady.
Yeah, she's a good one too.
Tell me something, Lovlor. When my lady spoke to you, when she touched you,
Mm-hmm.
placed that mark upon your head,
What?
when she did that, did it unlock anything within you?
Uh, his eyes are wandering around, fury. I don't think so.
I cannot speak to what it is. She has her ways, but there is something. Look within yourself. I know you fear your past. You fear the things that you did, the way that you were treated. But perhaps
Fear.
there is more.
Fear, hate. Yeah. I spit over the side of the ship.
Well, only you can relieve those things. But you will.
I would like to think that. Thank you for your time, AZZAN. I get up and wander off. This is too intense.
He simply sat cross-legged on the deck.
Yep.
With his wings sort of folded in. And he sort of shuffles slightly and his wings rustle in the breeze.
I walk past Varo. Don't talk to that motherfucker. He's can mess,
The problem is
mess
now
your
he's taking
mind.
up space in your prime kicking position. And you're like,
Yeah. Mess with your mind. I wander off and inspect the ballistas up front. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, John. I enjoyed it.
Always more.
If you're all done, Varo's going to wander over.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have a chat with him. Just talk about his.
Yeah, I mean, during the flight, you can, sit him down at the table and have a chat if you want to. That's not a problem. It doesn't have to be. They don't have to be together.
He's going to explain his story. He's going to just generally chat with him about archaeology, things he things he knows. But he will try and see if he knows any information about the Seal of Tredigor. He'll explain why he wants to know. You know, it's gone missing, stolen, dangerous. But yeah, see if he's heard of it.
Hold on.
Whilst Varo's doing that, I go to the helm, and I know that JL can see, and I'm holding this flag, and then I'll describe it in text, and then JL can answer by text because it's not an important enough to do some RP over. Okay, but at least then everybody else knows what the flag is. And as JL still got the hat, she's the captain. Okay, so you can do Pete's bit and RP wise and all the rest of it.
The Seal of Tredegar. This was an object that was stolen during a heist.
That's right.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember. That's a good question. Was he imprisoned after it was stolen? Because it was a while ago.
Yeah.
How long was he imprisoned?
Well, it was 100 years, and I thought the heist was. When was the heist?
About 112 years ago. So it would have been.
So he would have been converted by then. He would have spent a while. So he would have been celestial by then, and was, keeping an eye on things and knocking about and seeing what was going on. It unlocks something in my mind, a rumor, an idea. The time before this form, I can usually remember in some detail, but so much information is accumulated over time. And as you know, sometimes the memory of things gets a little foggy, a little imprecise. I made you an offer before to cast a spell to commune with my lady. I will do this. Perhaps seek some answers if you can phrase the questions. But this item, the university had it, you say, and then it was stolen.
Yes.
What did it do? Had they derived any purpose in it?
That's the question. I know very little about it. I know that it was stolen, and I know that they considered it dangerous. I wasn't sure if you had had any more information.
Yes. Yes. I recall it being discovered and passed to the university. And I think that it was discovered in the deserts of Zadkatar. Although I don't think that's where it came from originally. I think it was found in the wreck of some ancient spelljammer. Something of a strange and alien origin. Why I think that perhaps a bard sang a song about it, told an epic poem. That means the details could be wrong.
That's
Definitely.
the most.
Go on, Anthony.
That's the most loud typing I've ever heard.
Oh, sorry,
It's the loudest keyboard ever.
Sorry, apologies.
Are you actually
Have a
typing in
loud
caps
keyboard.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mechanical keyboard by any chance?
No, it's just regular Microsoft keyboard, but I'm guessing the.
I thought mine was bloody noisy. Mine is a mechanical.
That's beautiful.
Mine's relatively quiet in comparison. Mine's an old Dell, and I really like it, but yeah. So, so it's. Sorry. I felt like I would want to tell you more about something, but this was a long time ago. I'm not even sure that when it got passed to the university, they knew the provenance. Or perhaps they didn't set much store by it, given the story.
Okay. Well, thank you for telling me what you know. Who knows? It could all be useful.
I hope so. Look. Any points? And in the distance, you see a tiny, tiny shape coming towards you. It's resolving fast, getting larger. And he grins, and he stands up on deck. And you can tell just from the fact that his eyes keep closing and that beautiful light that pours forth from them just sort of cuts off slightly. And you can see from the beatific look on his face, his look of comfort and positivity, that he's communing at distance with Lovlor.
Yeah, he's closing his eyes. It's Morse code, clearly.
If you...
She's waving an invite at his face, although it's not going to work until he opens his eyes again.
Okay. So, anybody else want to talk to him, do anything on the journey?
Jail pops over and says, where's your favourite place you've seen? What was your favourite place you went to?
You mean in the extent?
Anywhere.
Ah. I think perhaps, and this is a sad thing to say,
Yeah, Mama's house. Sorry.
but I think My favourite place is shelter.
It's a fine place.
Hmm. Do you know what happened to, well, what's left of Kraxis? How Sulian's belt came to be? Was there before?
That's an excellent question. There was probably a planet here at some point.
Hmm.
The planet was destroyed. But then you understand that the Scortha reaches, there was a star and planets smashed to pieces by some cataclysm an age ago. What caused that? I don't know. Something. Some great war. Forgotten to time. Perhaps the gods know.
I found one group of
We could ask them.
Sorry.
bad people that were putting a giant weapon in an asteroid and trying to fire at other asteroids. That was a bit alarming. I don't think it could destroy a
Where?
planet. But,
Who? Which people? Who was doing that?
I forget their name.
The Scarlet Pimpernels. No,
Yeah.
the
The Periga
Scarlet
family
Scum.
and yes,
Something or others.
Yeah.
those
Periga.
Periga, yeah.
The war is ongoing then.
Yeah, sadly.
Hmm.
Was it going when you went to sleep?
No.
There it is.
Peace. But I've learned of many things in the last few days.
Oh.
Many things that I've missed. Terrifying things. Still, let's hope that it will end soon.
I know we only just met you, but you can have this invite because it's my birthday party shortly. So take a load off the wings.
I'm honoured. Thank you. Tell me, how will you avoid being conscripted back into the ranks?
Thanks of who and what? Family life or bigger?
Family life. You have a group here, a new family. Who would die for you?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
They would defend you. You know that.
They would.
Perhaps
When the-
you should speak more to the danger that lurks in the darker corners of the world and what that could mean. Forewarned is
think
forearmed.
about. Yes.
I cannot speak for you, but you have choices.
Family is important, however you define it.
Indeed.
I want to give this to my sister. So, I hope you don't mind. I drew a sketch of you.
That is simply marvellous. And he grins at it and he rolls it up. And he tucks it in a pouch somewhere. And you're like, you almost like don't know where it's gone. Because he doesn't seem to be wearing anything that, like any form of storage, but he obviously put it You saw it kind of go like that and put it in somewhere. I shall treasure it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You said it was for your sister. It's just nick your picture.
Throw another one now.
Brilliant. Well done. Well done, Martin. Oh, that's exceptional. That's cool.
You can do another one. It's fine.
Oh man.
She dropped off.
Everyone you draw, he's going to sidle over and go, "Oh, that's lovely." Roll it up and stuff it away somewhere.
A picture of him. Drew a picture of him, didn't you?
You're going to have to keep nicking. He's gonna
I mean, it was
nicking them
in the book for his sister. For her sister.
Yeah, wait until those people in the metal ship show up and take it. Like, oh, well,
Yeah.
thank you, and then fly off.
Yes, Rob.
Okay.
Right. You come into land at Kraxis. And actually, the way you swing in, Lavery's keeping station with you, and basically flies around you, and he stands on the deck and he waves to Laver, and it's pretty obvious that he's communing with her somehow. And she then spins away, and I've kind of off out into Wildspace, and you come round, and as you come round by the port, you're surprised to see. I mean, the port's always busy. There's lots of ships. There's a whole bunch of ships at the western end of the port, which is normally where the small ships are. That all look pretty. A bunch of jammers that all look pretty kind of beat up and knackered, and there seems to be large numbers of people climbing off them. And you're like, what the heck is going on? There's obviously, there's a whole big influx of people, and you see that part of the port has been kind of sectioned off. And as you look out into space, you see that there's quite a few Spelljammers still coming in, sort of holding station off the port. And you notice some of them. You look, and they seem to have hundreds of people on the decks. What the heck is going on?
Crap.
But you go round to the private landing space, and there's nothing there, nothing else there. So you tuck yourselves in there and land.
I think we're going to have to start putting Kraxis flags on all the overpasses. Sorry, too soon?
Oh.
Too
Well,
soon.
we did just make a flag that was in the shape of a cross, so it's like that. It's like yeah, indeed.
Anyway, carry on. Sorry, our politics are too terrible, so I have to joke about yours. Let's go on. Carry on.
As Narasor is just dropping onto the ground, from that little side entrance. You see Chell, the Haddersy, comes out, and as per usual, he's got a cigar in his mouth, and he's puffing on this cigar, and he watches you land, and he grins at AZZAN, who jumps off the deck. And of course, just wings sweep out, and he just lands gracefully. And he walks up to Chell, and they just embrace like this. And Chell just gives him this cigar, one of these big cigars. He sticks it in his mouth, and then the two of them sort of put their arms around one another and just wander off through the door and into the treasury area that Chell runs.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, AZZAN likes small, fat, stubby things shoved in his mouth.
He
Yeah,
prefers
something strange about that, though, isn't there?
prefers some vices to others. That's okay. We all have
Yeah.
them.
Okay, who wants to make a
Depends. Do you want us to pass it? Then don't do Christine.
history?
If you want me to roll low, I can do that.
Okay, Varo, do you want to make a history check then?
I can do history. I've got +5.
I think history's about right.
19, yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good, very good.
Good.
Something's not quite right, right? How does he don't live that long, do they? He's been gone for 100 years.
Good point.
Damn it.
Can't be the same one.
We haven't killed Lady again, have we?
Unless it's another avatar of Labour.
Okay, folks, what are you going to do?
I'll listen to what the rest of the crew has to say before I take off.
Jail probably wants to go and find Salnum.
Okay.
I think
Are
I'm
you just
going
going on
to.
your own? There?
No, she'll wait for anybody else who wants to come.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Okay.
join JL and go see Salnam.
Okay.
I was going to try and convince Megan to come to the pub with us.
I'm going to Saldam.
That makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
Well, they go and you go
to
off
the
for a
Rusty
beer.
Bucket.
Damn straight.
You
They
only
take
want me
care
there
of-
so I can drive.
They take care of the important parts.
Damn right.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anybody want a quick break?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Three of you are going to see Salnam. Is that correct?
Yep.
See that.
And Lovlor and Shaggy, you're off to Carouse. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the three of you are you head for Salnam's quarters, and you get up to the door and you knock on the door. The door opens and Salnam looks at the three of you. And she grins.
There's ever anybody who wants to spark.
Go on.
Spark delivery.
Probably.
And she takes you down the corridor. Through a door that you've never been through before.
May have
Into a
screwed
room.
up.
Into a corner. And it's a wood-panelled bedroom. She takes you to the corner of the room, activates a mechanism on one of the wood panels, and the door swings open. And she takes you up a spiral staircase. You're inside the body of the asteroid that's been carved into these buildings. And you finally end up in a small but comfortable chamber with throw cushions all over the place. There's a desk. There's some inks wrapped up notebooks. This is the sort of room that you would expect a reasonably wealthy 15-year-old to inhabit. But there's something more to it. It feels deeper. And so, sit. Talk to me.
Thank you. This is
Tell me.
different.
I like to indulge myself.
Got something for you. And she hands her an invite.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, with a lot of traffic outside.
Yes.
What happened? What's going on?
Refugees. Escaping the war.
Hmm. Why is the dock cordoned off?
Because we don't want them just coming in here and trying to stay.
Okay,
There's room for them.
Hmm.
What we're doing right now is making arrangements to move them elsewhere. I can't even believe some of these jammer captains. I'm sure they're charging exorbitant fees to these people. But we're trying to organise places for them to stay temporarily here. And it's only started in the last few days.
Well, people always find a golden opportunity in crisis, won't they? Some of them.
What's that?
We may have
It would be
found...
churlish of me to turn them all away.
Hmm.
So I'm working to do something about it.
Has the war intensified at all to cause this?
Yes. Yes, it has.
Can we ask what has happened? Because we are unaware, unfortunately. We have been out of communication for a short while.
So did you hear that the Pariga family launched a surprise attack on Achitira?
Mhm.
We didn't think they had the strength. My agents told me that Pariga were a spent force. That they were going to be overwhelmed. They would sue for peace. Something changed. I don't know what, but something did.
If
They,
they're working with Crimson Sun, they could be using other people as well.
How do you mean?
Well, if they have other arrangements with other groups, then they may have been using
It seems that
third
way.
parties. Hmm.
It seems they're well supplied in ways that we didn't expect, but well, Prince Gasparo Pariga, head of the family, there was a rumor that he died. But apparently last week he appeared on the balcony of his palace to a rapturous reception. And then these refugees started turning up, mostly from Aldanacho territory. Apparently, Pariga, small groups of Pariga enforcers are carrying out some pretty horrifying atrocities. What's weird about it is it only seems to be around the coast, not inland. Inland seems relatively untouched. And then they started coming here. Some of them are traumatized. Some of them are injured. Some even brought bodies with them, hoping for resurrection. Terrifying. Still, what we need to do is get an arrangement put in place. The only opportunity we've got, really, realistically, is to send them somewhere else. To March, really. Can't keep them here. I've got room for them. Literally haven't got room. Anyway, you have news.
Not to throw another surprise in the works, but she lifts up the new sketch she's made of the Celestial.
I know.
He's back.
AZZAN is an old friend.
Hmm.
You have questions, Varo. I see them behind your eyes. Ask.
Yes. So, well, we found and freed him from his the place that he'd been trapped. He told us a story of how he was searching for a life spark.
You know of these things?
No.
Well, we do now, but only what we've been told. So we were wondering if we could hear it from your side.
Hear what? AZZAN's story is AZZAN's to tell.
But he says he was searching for
Is
it
he
on your
capable of
behalf.
playing? On my behalf? And it's at this moment that her face changes, and you see deep within her this alien thing that she really truly is. And actually, for all three of you, it's terrifying, because you realise that she's not human at all.
There you go, Varo.
There's a vestige of humanity. There's something of that human spark. He's been dealing with Salnam, and Salnam is still in there somehow. But behind Salnam is this almost unfathomably old, unfathomably powerful thing. And you see its pain, and you see its anguish. And you see the idea that it is the last of its kind, and its frantic desire for that not to be the case, for it not to die out. Only for an instant, and then it's gone. So, what AZZAN tells you is true. What can I do for you? What can you do to help me with this quest?
AZZAN did a search for a spark when he came out of his tomb.
He has this uncanny ability to detect them over distance.
He seemed
Something
to
of the nature.
believe, which he couldn't understand, that the spark that he was looking for, possibly, was in the very room he stood in. And yet in that room only stood himself and us five.
He told me that he thought he was mistaken, but after he was not so sure.
I think perhaps he was not mistaken. I think there is possibly a chance that this thing that he seeks and that you seek could well be within the box that I carry. The box that I have been trying to find the mysteries of and trying to solve those mysteries.
When you drop that, her face, her entire being, it was almost, you almost think she's going to collapse. the shock of the idea that you might be wandering around with something. And you've wandered in and out and spoken to her multiple times, and you've got it.
And that she hasn't sensed it. Yeah. This all-powerful being.
We've already got one.
I can see this box.
Yes. So asking for a grail. I say we already got one.
No, we already got one.
You must choose.
I told her we already got one.
Megan pulls the box out.
It's stupid kiddickets.
Awesome.
I did just say Megan pulls the box out of her backpack.
She looks at the box. May I? Please. And she just shoves some things to one side on the desk.
So take the money or open the box.
Megan nods. Go ahead. We trust you. So, I was not 100% sure if I could trust AZZAN. But you, I have learned to trust.
AZZAN you can trust. I trust AZZAN as much as I do any other creature that I have ever known.
Well, we have not been...
Frowns and looks at this box. I sense nothing. Nothing.
Perhaps you should try calling AZZAN here. Because he certainly did sense something from it. But I wasn't sure that I could trust him.
The door opens
with
and
that spark.
And these pair of wings sort of fold through and he walks into the room. Literally, as you say, you should call him here. He's like, he comes in.
And as if by magic,
Shopkeeper
appears.
Yeah. You hear the guy that did the voice of that just died a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. And he stands there, and he's quite bulky in this room with his wings kind of, even with his wings folded in. He's quite a bulky fellow. And he walks up and he puts his hands on it and he closes his eyes. Yes. But this magic is ridiculous. Overkill.
Indeed.
If you had not been standing so close to me, I would barely think I would be able to detect this. Considered
So
my magic.
Has possibly been put in here for protection, do you think?
I think protection is the wrong word. I think this box was designed to hide it. And if that is the case, then it would make sense that the creators of this box, the same people who imprisoned me, I am not minded to go and ask them for help opening it, though.
And these were the mages that you talked of.
Yes.
We may well have come across one of them in our very early days on our path. We took a mage who tampered with our memories.
Yes. Something they do commonly. An uncanny spell that they have developed and that they keep to themselves, of course. Wiping the memories of creatures. A protection mechanism.
Hmm.
How they protect the Mirror Citadel. So, what have you done? To open it. You've tried to open it.
My order has tried to open it, yes. They have tried magics of many kinds. They
Varo.
have tried.
Sorry, you go.
Sorry, I was going to just say they have tried puzzle masters to find hidden catches and buttons, but nothing can be found on this physically or magically that they've been capable of.
Salam says, you keep notes.
Megan pulls out this massive great wad of notes. Oh yes, many notes.
We have notes from the library, from the university, on the symbols and what they mean.
Azan and Salnam, you pile these notes up like next to the box, and Azan and Salnam just literally like flick through them very rapidly, and you can see that both of them are reading. Just reading down this list of notes, right? No, clearly absorbing information rapidly.
I thought we'd shown the box to Salman before.
I think you have, yes.
To ask her about, if she recognised any of the symbols, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or at least shown her pictures.
I think you'd shown her rubbings, perhaps, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't think she was able to help you particularly, but suddenly she seems far more motivated to help in a way that it's surprising, of course. She shuffles through all this.
Our problems are that there is too much information in some ways, and yet too little as well. It is difficult to know which are the important leads to follow.
Yes. 6 leads. 6 sides.
Indeed.
6 separate puzzles. Although I would argue that you solved each of those. Your orb told you that this was a system that no longer exists, says AZZAN. It must be the Scortha Reaches.
Because you mentioned, yeah.
And this, he says, these creatures, these are creatures that once lived in an ocean on Eastgard, the plain of Eastgard. I believe these are Rhaegar? Creatures that became the Rhaegar.
Indeed, we have shown them to the Rhaegar.
This one is Zorm. And he looks at Salam and she nods. And she says, this one, Vedika. And this one, Lucan. So, it's just this. And Salam turns to JL and looks at JL with this smile on her face. JL, do you remember me telling you that there was information that you perhaps did not want to know, and once you knew it, could not be unknown? I fear I must tell you more of that. And at this point, AZZAN's ears prick up. You can see he's fascinated by what she's thinking. Do you accept this cursed gift?
It means we can be helpful? Yes. I do have one condition.
Can you stop them from murdering us, please? Thank you.
I know. You can tell us where the best place to have a dance and a drink is. Here in the upper city.
I can do better than that.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I can arrange for it for you. All expenses paid.
Thank you. Nothing major on my side. Just need to keep things light as well. Please carry on.
This is from a demiplane.
Ooh.
Demiplane is a place that the Olas fled from. So let me see, she says. Water, I think, he's got. Which probably means fire for Zorm, earth for Vedika, air from the Olas, which would make the other two air, water, and earth, fire. That's what you need. Get those. And I think you would be able to open this box.
Does she have any recollection or a comprehension of what air, water, and earth fire are?
Well, water in the air, says AZZAN. Clouds.
Yeah. Yes, rain.
Clouds, vapor,
And earth fire.
lava, magma.
Volcanic lava.
Okay, yeah.
Seem the most natural combination of the two.
Interesting.
Water, fire, and air, earth, I've got no idea, but you know, you're on your own with those.
So,
you're all right.
So, forgive me for asking the question, but you have the box now.
Yes.
Why should we go and find these things for you?
You don't need to.
No.
I'm more than happy to pay you to for each one that you bring, if that would help. But if not, then no. You don't need to pursue these. No, says AZZAN, I'll set off. That's not a problem. I committed to this after my previous mistake. I will see it through to the end. You don't need to do anything. Friends, you've bought me this box. And then she looks at Megan. Megan?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Will you relinquish the box?
The box is not mine to relinquish. The box belongs to my order. I only carry it in trust for them. So in truth,
Megan?
that is a question you must ask them.
Megan, she says, and you can feel this weight. You can feel the weight of concern behind her, and you can feel the weight of this thing floating in space. You are here representing them. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not.
It's your fucking job, yeah.
So it is you that speaks for them. If you would have me bring them here, elders of your order, then that can be arranged. If you would desire to slough off this responsibility, but that strikes me as not being who you are as a person.
For my part, Laver, I can tell you quite simply that yes, if this can aid you in what you need, yes, I would relinquish it to you.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm sorry to ask the question, but if you use this and you are no longer the last of your kind, is this not going to happen again for them in the future? If there are no more life sparks? Or are there more?
There are more.
Okay.
It's simply a question of finding them.
It sounds as if these mages have been maybe taking it upon themselves to ensure that they are well hidden whenever they are found.
Well, the one that they had, yes.
Well, they also did a very good number on AZZAN, I believe.
Yes. And there will be there will be actions I take to make sure such things don't happen again, says AZZAN.
It certainly seems the mages are intent upon ensuring that anything to do with these sparks or anybody capable of finding them disappears or is imprisoned, and that item itself, if it exists, is then removed from access.
This was the only one they had, as far as I am aware. This bears all their hallmarks. Esoteric carving, complex magic.
Can I ask, the mages themselves, were they from this first plane? Did they travel from there to here? Where did they get the wood from to make this box?
They would have procured it from a specialist supplier. It's possible to find it. They have a treasure trove of items in their vault. Unbelievably rich and complex collection of powerful magic items. Research into spells and knowledge of magic that is far beyond any other organization. And they hoard it for themselves. So, what are you going to do, folks? What's your plan?
Go to the mages, kill them all, and steal all of their treasure.
That sounds like it's going to work out just fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I suppose it's up to. I mean,
Like
it's
an early death.
So,
it's up
three
to
wizards then.
yeah, up to Megan. Does she want to see this through to the end? Do you want to see the box opened?
I think we should, yes.
I'd like to
So
see a
for I-
volcano.
For myself, yes. I wish to see this through to the end.
As I say, that's not a problem. It's entirely up to you as to whether you want to go get the stuff. Just
Then-
remember that one of the things that you need is air from the illithids. You know, it's not a trivial afternoon jaunt to go and get these things, right?
Well, maybe we should split our
I was thinking split our resources.
Yeah, split
We'll-
our
we'll let
resources.
Azan-
Maybe
We let Azan do the really tough ones.
yeah.
Well, so you go talk to these three people, and we'll go and do the easy ones where all I've got to do is land somewhere, pick up a bit of gravel, and bugger off again.
That's the one.
Well, it saves him a bit of time. Can't expect us to go to, the illithid home world. I mean,
Don needs a ship.
I'm pretty
Please
certain
go.
Laver could provide him with a ship.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Exactly.
yeah. I mean, Kraxis does a lot of trade with a lot of people, a lot of places. So, yeah.
So far, you know of 3 avatars. Right?
Yeah.
You've met 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay? And one of those was very far away from Laver. It's not like they have to be close by, right?
That's true.
Or at least you think you've met 3. You definitely, I mean, obviously, Salman, you're pretty sure, yeah?
Yeah.
And the other 2, you think, how does he? That's an even bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously, on Draconema, the young woman. But there's got to be more, right?
Yep. Not necessarily human. We know that much.
Hmm.
They're not all humans.
I mean, she might even have an illithid avatar.
She doesn't, but that's because the avatar process is particular, but that's another story. Okay, so it's up to you. You can go and do some of them, one of them, none of them.
I would say, why don't we do some of them in exchange for being there when the box is open?
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't mind you being there when the box is open. It's going to take Azan a while to do a number of them.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
you
up to
can,
to decide.
after she's got the spark, you could have the box back.
Yep.
Hey, that's true.
The box was what my order gave me.
Take it back.
There you go, guys.
Exactly.
No,
What do
I've
they
got
do
it
with an
open.
empty case?
I mean, we couldn't find anything about it.
Nope.
No.
and as you bring the six pieces, the six elements together, the box shatters into a million pieces.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We watched Glass Onion last night. Do you remember the bit with the puzzle box at the start?
It's a cracking movie.
It is a really good movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's going to be up to you to decide which ones you want to go and get. You got to go to the Scortha Reaches to get lava. You got to somehow get water from Eastgard.
That'd be plain.
Or could you get some water from Eastgard from somewhere else?
Well, I'm just thinking if we went back to our contacts who come from that place,
The Riga.
the Riga,
Yep.
they may well have supplies or.
Probably worth asking the question.
Yeah. I'd say let's start with that one.
Then you've got Vedika.
Mhm.
Earth.
Yep.
This ties it down a little bit more, but we'll come to that in a minute. Somehow got to get air from the demiplane that the Olas came from. So there's a bit of investigation to do there, and then air water, which is from the Lusan system. And there's one place in the Lusan system that's always cloudy.
Does it have a chance for meatballs?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Hovis.
Read stuff. Get smart.
Okay.
So, would you like to make a decision as to where you're going to go first? You're going to go to out to the Rana Sea, and you're going to go to visit Solvay and visit the Riga, yeah?
Sounds like a plan. If no one else has any objections,
No objections.
got to start somewhere.
All right. Okay.
Now, not
So
having the
let's-
map up, I don't know if that takes us past any of the other places
Okay, so let's...
along the way.
So the... Okay, so you're in system here at the moment. You've got to fly right out of the system, and it's going to be quite a long trip to get to Solvay, but that's not a problem. It's going to take you some weeks to do that. The issue here really is that there is one of these. Sorry, let me just find the particular thing I'm looking for. There is one of these. Which is the Vedika system that you're in at the moment.
Well,
And after
yes.
a bit more analysis of the thing, you think that the marked area is the second planet that's shown on the map of the Vedika system, because it shows a planet rather than an asteroid belt.
So shelter.
No,
What used to
it
be
shows 3 planets.
yeah, what used to be
Right.
So the
March.
diagram shows 3 planets.
So March, shelter, and Oot.
Sorry, 4 planets. My apologies. I just hadn't zoomed out far enough. I was like, "There's one missing. There's one missing." Yeah, there it is.
That's
Zoom.
what Siding's
Thank you.
belt used to be.
Yeah.
So
March
you're
ut
trying to look at one another and look at the
Zanim and
walls,
Team.
look at the rock walls, and then look at one another and kind of go,
Yeah. No?
"Really?"
Has anyone got a hammer?
They were farming. They were farming in the Undercity, weren't they? Where we found that dwarf.
Yeah, but it just need a bit of. Was it rock from Vadika?
From Vadika, it's earth. Yeah.
Earth, yeah. So yeah, a bit of rock. Okay, that's one. Tick.
I'll list these out for you. Okay, so you fly off.
Varys pulls off his shoe and tips out some sand. There you go.
So you don't fly off to Solvay. What we're going to do is we're going to call it. We're going to finish there for this week. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have some intrigue. Because what have Lovlor and Shaggy been up to?
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. If we have to ask, it's dangerous.
I think also there's the need tomorrow for a birthday party before you leave. So I think we need to play out both of those next week before you noodle off to Solvay.
Okay, which one of them's been kidnapped?
I'm going to say, how much is the bail?
Unfortunately, I can't do next week, so it'll be too.
Oh
Ah,
no!
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
all right. It'll have to be 2 weeks then. That's okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
All right. So we're going to end there for this week, folks.
okay.
Yeah, I
Bye.
should have
Bye.
another next week.
Awesome.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.